Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over the lighting setup on my 2007 Toyota 4Runner. I had a lot of requests for this video, asked for me to go more in depth. I lightly touched on it in my favorite features in my 4Runner video. We're going to deep dive into kind of what lighting mods I have on my truck for not only daily driving but also off-roading and overlanding. I don't got too much stuff, but I got what I believe is the perfect amount, not lacking anywhere. So yeah, I got a lot of visibility on the trails and also on the road as I'm driving whenever lighting conditions are dark. And yeah, so I'm really excited to show you guys what I've got. I know this is an anticipated video, and so yeah, hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so starting off, we're going to start off with the running boards. I'm sure that's one that a lot of you guys didn't expect. I didn't put that in my favorite features video. I've been needing to make a part 2, but I'm going to touch on them here. These are a great mod to add, by the way, just for making it really easy to get in and out of the truck, and also gives you some protection on the trails. But anyway, so my running boards, these were on the car when I bought it. They're a little dirty right now, sorry. But as you can see, there's LED on the front and the rear. And so these are really nice because when you open the door, they light up. And also, when you unlock the truck, they light up as well. So this just makes it really easy to see kind of where you're stepping when you get in the truck at night when it's dark. I absolutely love them. They're great. All right, guys, moving on to the next mod, we're going to touch on my ditch lights. So these are one of my favorite mods on the truck. They look cool. I get a lot of questions about them. The other day, I was in the Starbucks drive-thru, and the lady asked me what they were. These are amazing. So these ditch lights are from the brand Night. These things are super bright. They're LED. As you can see, I've got them angled to the side, so they kind of help me see like what's in front of me to the sides where I normally couldn't see from my headlights. Just give me some more visibility if I'm doing some night running. These again are just for off-roading, overlanding use. They're not street legal. I wouldn't recommend driving with them on if you want to look cool. I mean, that's your choice, but probably get pulled over quick. They just mount to your hood, and so when you open the hood, they just open with it. It doesn't cause any problems. It doesn't hit here or anything. They're easily adjustable. All you got to do is just loosen some of these bolts, and you can change the angles and which way it's turning. And yeah, they're great. This is my passenger side. Again, just 6 LEDs, but they're super bright. They're really cheap, actually. I was looking on Amazon. You can get just the ditch lights for $26, or you can get a kit with them and the Lightbar, which I'm about to touch on the Lightbar soon. And that kit is, I believe, $47 on Amazon. I'll drop links in the description and also show you some pictures. But yeah, these things have been great. I love them. The other thing about them as well, here, let me show you. All of my lights, my ditch lights, my light bar, and everything, I have wired into a button into the center console. So right next to my descent control, I've got my light bar button and my ditch lights. Moving on, we're gonna move to the light bar. This is another one of my favorite things. I have it wired to a fuse. It's really good. There's multiple different ways. I know a lot of people just wire straight to the battery. I'm not a huge fan of that because I just don't like a lot of stuff hopping off my battery when I don't need it to. And also, it's just not a great connection. It's unreliable. This light bar, when I first got the truck, it was not wired properly, so I had to rewire it myself. But yeah, this thing has been great, super bright. And yeah, I'll show you guys some clips of that. All right, guys, so looking at the front of my truck, I have my light bar built into my lower grille. This is amazing on these 4Runners. It fits perfectly. It's got great mounting points, and it just looks really clean, OEM plus. And yeah, like looking at the truck, it just looks great. Same brand as my ditch lights, Night 20-inch light bar. It's a cheaper light bar. The longevity is probably not gonna be as long, but for now, it works really well. It's super bright, and yeah, it's wired into the cabin. Got it mounted inside my lower grille. And yeah, this thing is great. Love that, 10 out of 10, would recommend. Like I said, I'll drop the links in the description. Moving on to my next lighting mod, we have the headlights. So these are actually stock housings. They're surprisingly clean when I bought the truck. But when I bought the truck, I realized my headlights were really just dim. Like honestly, when I was driving it, it didn't even seem like my headlights were on at all. So I immediately hopped on Amazon and I bought LED bulbs. They're from the brand Sealight, super bright. These things are amazing. At night, it's almost like I'm driving the day. That's how bright they are, especially when you turn on the brights. A lot of like the GM trucks, when you're driving past them at night, they look like their brights are on, but really it's just their regular headlight bulbs. That's how these are. And so it's amazing because you can just see everything. For someone like me who lives in Utah, who likes to go out in the middle of nowhere to go off-roading, it's great. It's dark out there in the desert, and yeah, they're awesome. They're great for daily driving, see everything at night. People can see you. And yeah, absolutely love them. Super easy 5-minute install. I'll show you. All you gotta do is pop the hood and you'll see where they plug in. All right, guys. So when you go under the hood, you'll see it's all the headlights. It's really easy. There's just 2 plugins right here. So these are my new LED headlights. This is the harness that just hooks up to the factory connector. It goes to here. And yeah, I got low beams and high beams. They work really good, easy, just twist right in. Super accessible, especially this passenger side. Driver side is super easy too. It's right behind the battery. And yeah, they even come with adhesives that go on the back of the little harness adapter just to keep it secure. But for me, just the way the spacing is and the cords aren't really that long, they're fine in there. They're not bouncing around, making annoying noises. And yeah, like I said, for $50, great purchase. Don't regret it at all. So definitely would recommend. All right, guys, moving on to my next mod. We're going to be going over my fog lights. These are really cool. I don't know the brand of them. They're just some random ones off Amazon I found. I have them wired so that whenever you flip the fog light on and off, it switches between white and yellow. And so it's really cool because yellow looks sick, and then obviously the white's more functional, but I usually run the yellow on the trails because I got so much more other lighting. I don't really need them. But yeah, these things are amazing. I'll go ahead and show you them. They're just fit right into the factory bumper, and they're great. So yeah, here's my fog lights. They're super sweet. And yeah, like I said, they toggle between yellow and white. Absolutely love them. All of this lighting just goes to show, guys, that if you're on a budget, you can still get cool mods for your truck, especially these Toyotas. Everything is so cheap. It's great. And it works well, honestly. You don't need to be buying the most expensive lighting items, especially when it comes to lighting. The only thing I would say with them is that they could burn out more easily, and that's just what happens when you buy cheap lighting. Don't feel like you need to save up a ton of cash to get into some cool lighting for your truck. Go ahead and just buy the cheap stuff. Whenever it breaks, if you have more money saved up, you can buy more expensive, or just buy the cheap stuff again. It's completely up to you. You can ball on a budget. These are great trucks. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Like I said, just going over some lighting, real in depth. A lot of requests for this. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope I inspired you guys to go and get yourself some affordable lighting as well. It doesn't have to be the expensive stuff. Some of these mods, like the running board, is a little more expensive, but it's a 2-for-1, so I definitely recommend that. But other than that, I mean, $50 for some ditch lights and a light bar. It's really easy to install yourself. I mean, you could pay someone else, but if you're really balling on a budget, just buy yourself. Wire, it's super easy, super straightforward. There's lots of videos on YouTube, and yeah. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what other videos you want to see next. And yeah, thanks for watching.